Hey everyone, listening to this bonus episode of The Score brought to you by roping.com, powered by the Team Roping Journal. It's Caitlin Gustav, and today we are listening to a special roping.com video, now in audio form for the podcast, with our guest coach Nora Hunt-Lee and Lacey. Today, they talk about all the opportunities in team roping for women in the sport. You know, we've seen ladies enter pro rodeos like Cheyenne and Salinas. We all enter the World Series and the USTRC ropings, and there's no stopping you. There are, controversy about if women can compete against the guys or if we have the same strength as the guys. But I think we do have to work on things as women to get to that level the guys are at, but we have a lady that has proven that, and that's Whitney DeSalvo, who at the age of 25, which was effective on July 13th in 2020, was the first female to be numbered at an 8 roper. That is insane. So you guys follow DeSalvo. She works hard every day to get to where she is. So in the long scheme of things, there are no limits. I know a lot of women out there just rope for a hobby, so it's kind of hard to balance your practices and get to that next level. But like I said, no limits, and that's what Lacey and Nora talk about on this episode. So enjoy this episode, and if you want to join the conversation, go ahead and use hashtag #RopeLikeAGirl on social media platforms, and let's get this conversation rolling. We want to hear what you have to say about women in team roping. What challenges do you face? What do you work on to get to the next level in your roping? We want to see it. Again, that's hashtag #RopeLikeAGirl. Be empowered today. If you had the chance to learn from some of the best roping legends in the world, wouldn't you? With a subscription to roping.com, you'll get private access to everything roping, from powerful female ropers like Larry D. Guy and Nora Hunt-Lee. Plus, we've recently added 26-time world champion Trevor Brazil, 2-time world champion Patrick Smith, and leading roping industry horse trainer Miles Baker to our lineup. Reach the next level in your roping. Subscribe to roping.com today and use promo code THESCORE15 for 15% off your membership. That's THESCORE15 for 15% off. Join today.
This is Chelsea Schaefer, and this is Season 4 of The Score. You all have listened to this podcast 750,000 times, and we are here in Season 4 to bring you even more of what you love.
Hi, I'm Lacey with roping.com, and today I'm here with Nora Hunt-Lee, and we're going to kind of talk to you a little bit about women in team roping and just the sheer amount of opportunities that we have as women today in team roping.
Yeah, I'm really excited to be a part of roping.com, to be one of the women guest coaches on the website. One thing that I'm really proud of is just women in roping and rodeo in general. The talent has increased significantly since when I first started roping. Now, there are hundreds of women competing for hundreds of thousands of dollars, and I just can't credit the producers enough for giving women that opportunity to compete for such incredible amounts of money.
Yeah, it used to be, back before my time, women, it was pretty rare to see a woman at a team roping. And the ones who were there were really, really wolfy. They could get it done for sure. And that was about the only reason they got to compete much, is because they were so wolfy. But now, ropers, women ropers especially, of all age and abilities, are able to go out there and compete. And not just compete at a little local level, but compete at national levels where they're able to win. That they could make a career out of roping if they wanted to, if they tried really hard and really put their minds to it and dedicated themselves to it. But one of the things that I really want to touch on about women in team roping is the fact that, we do compete against the men. And there's been a lot of discussion out there of whether or not, the women can be as fast as the men, or, whether they can win as much as the men do. And the thing is with ropings like the World Series, we do have that ability to win as much. I do have some points to make about women team ropers versus men team ropers, and some women may disagree with me and others may not. There's women out there like Jackie Crawford and Molly Powell and a bunch of others who are really, really talented ropers, and there's been some discussion not long ago that was pretty controversial discussion on the social media about whether or not women could be as fast as men. And for me, I think, obviously my ability level is not quite as high as others, but not to discredit myself in any way, shape, or form. I just don't have the time or dedicate enough time or anything like that to my practice for me to go out and be that competitive. However, I do know that the women are getting faster and faster. It's a lot of strength, though. I think the strength is the main thing. Being able to throw your rope as far as some of those men do, that kind of keeps us a little bit back from where they are. How do you feel about that?
Sure, I'm 5 foot tall, and so I definitely lack some of the strength, but as a kid growing up, I was taught, and a really strong belief system was instilled in me on setting no limits for myself. And so yes, I agree that there are probably some physical limitations, but boy, our sport has really evolved. I mean, there's Jimmy Joe, and there's Larry D, and there's Annette and Whitney, and there's so many women out there that are roping at really high levels with high handicap numbers, and I'm proud of them. I respect them wholeheartedly for their dedication, for their advancement of the sport, for them being terrific role models to our youth and to women in general, just to give women the courage and the backing to go enter, because I think it's wonderful, and especially with the handicap system where, theoretically and in a perfect world, we're all given a number where we can compete at a level where it's pretty fair. And I'm excited, and as a mother, as a stay-at-home mom, and a part-time career person, I can still, make a good living with my career, with my education in the roping world, helping people with their mental game, with their mental toughness, with their self-esteem, with their self-concept, and to encourage women not to put any limitations on themselves, that we have some terrific role models and examples out there of women who are most definitely just reaching goals beyond my wildest expectations.
Yeah, we are, as women today, we're very capable of going out there and winning. And like I said, and like you said, with the handicap systems and everything else, they've really given us an opportunity to go out and win a lot of money and be competitive. And it does take dedication, and it takes a lot of time, and you have to want it. You have to want it. I think that's a big part of it is.
I think so too. You have to want it, and you have to determine how much time you're going to spend, but that there's no limits.
Yeah, and those goals for sure. And no limits. I know we grew up with similar dads that were very, what's the word I'm looking for? They were just very encouraging, but tough. They were tough, and it was, if you want it, you have to go and you have to work hard for it, but you can do it, and you can rope just as good as anybody else if you put your mind to it.
Absolutely.
So we're going to go ahead and close with that. Thank you. And if you're a woman, feel empowered. Go out there and rope as many steers as you can, and don't let anything hold you back.
Thank you guys for listening to this great episode with Lacey and Nora. I know I got a whole lot out of it, and I hope you guys did too. Remember, get an all-access membership to roping.com using the Score 15. That's THESCORE 15 at checkout for 15% off your membership today.